In a heated moment that perfectly captured the growing frustration of the British public, a news host completely lost patience with a Labour MP on live television, and for good reason. The MP, parroting Labour's latest talking points, claimed the government is getting a grip on the asylum system, but the facts tell a very different story. While Labour boasts about progress, illegal boat crossings across the Channel have hit record highs, with no sign of slowing down. Meanwhile, the ruthless criminal gangs responsible for human trafficking continue to operate with virtual impunity, laughing in the face of a government too weak or too unwilling and to act decisively. The host, echoing the anger felt by millions of ordinary Britons, refused to let the MP spin their way out of the truth. He pushed back hard, calling out the blatant lies and empty reassurances that have become the hallmark of Labour's handling of the crisis. The real question now is simple. Do you trust the Labour government to tell you the truth about anything? Because when it comes to illegal immigration, public safety, or national sovereignty, their words no longer match reality, and the British people are the ones paying the price. In today's video, we will watch and react. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more. Have a watch.
I mean, you're absolutely right to say that this audience will certainly want you to be defending the UK. Can you be taken seriously on defence, though, when you can't even control Britain's own borders? Again, record boat crossings, and Labour's response to record boat crossing is, oh, they're only coming because of the weather.
It was the last Labour government that increased spending on defence to 2.5%. It was the Tory government that scrapped that target, and they cut right through our military. It is this Labour government that is increasing our spending once again to 2.5% and has aspirations to go even further than that. So when it comes to defending our country, your viewers can rest assured that whether it is policy, whether it is financial investment, whether it is a steadfast determination to protect our country via our armed forces, it is this government which is delivering.
OK, but what about defending our borders? Labour haven't been doing a very good job of that, have they? Smashing the gangs. We've got more people coming here by dinghy across the Channel than ever before in history, after nearly a year of Labour being in power. So you can't blame the Tories for the last year. It's on your watch.
What you've seen is a reduction in the number of hotels being used to house asylum seekers. Not enough. We need to go much further, and we will go further. What you have seen is an increase by 1/3 of the number of asylum seekers that are being returned from our country. We are getting a grip on our asylum system. We have a long way to go, but the absurdity of the amount of millions that are being spent on hotels as a result of the failure of the last government that had an open borders experiment, we have to get a grip on that, and we are. Now, it's going to take time because of the global nature of immigration for us to get all of the agreements, not just to be in place because we have a good agreement with France, but for that to be enforced and in action. We are working really hard on that, Camilla, I can tell you. We are rigidly focused on the things that will tackle with the flow of migration and stopping it from happening in the channel because it is good for no one. We are working on the powers that will smash those gangs, and believe me, we will do so.
This is how people reacted. This user said, they clearly haven't got a grip of anything to do with asylum. They just come on TV and on social media and lie and gaslight to try to make people believe them. Say it often enough and loud enough and it becomes truth. But now we have the power to counter it online. Mike said, well, we will see if they indeed smash the gangs. Personally, I have my doubts that they will do anything. Chef said, they are all slimeball liars. What a load of crap they talk. #Labour out. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. In other news, Richard Tice has revealed that Zia Yusuf faced horrendous online abuse before his dramatic resignation as Reform UK chairman on Thursday. The Reform UK MP told the broadcaster that Yusuf had been working 24/7 for 11 months and was doing the job of about 5 people brilliantly, but he was just exhausted. In a dramatic reversal, just 48 hours after his resignation, Yusuf returned to Reform UK on Saturday. He admitted that his departure had been a mistake resulting from exhaustion. Speaking to the media, Tice, "What's going on is that Zia is back. He's going to be running the Doge unit, and by his own admission, he's been working 24/7 for 11 months, and it's a very high-pressure job. He was doing the job of about 5 people brilliantly, but he was just exhausted, and so we are delighted that he's going to crack on. He's going to say helping with the Doge unit as we lift the lid on the bonnet of council spending and the 10 councils that we control. We're already seeing huge areas of waste, incompetence, and sometimes, I regret to say, a bit of fraud here and there. And we're going to stop that, he added. Well, he's had a 2-day holiday and he's back raring to go. It's very often that sort of not surprising that you're just pushing on at pace and in a sense don't realize just how demanding it is and the pressure and the politics. And Zia had received horrendous online abuse, which was just appalling. It's horrid, it's vile. Farage described Yusuf as, frankly, a bit burnt out after being pretty much inseparable with him over the past 11 months. The controversy began when Reform's newest MP, Sarah Polchin, challenged Keir Starmer about the legality of women wearing the burqa during Prime Minister's questions on Wednesday. Polchin had won the Runcorn seat in a recent by-election. Yusuf responded by describing Polchin's question as dumb, triggering immediate backlash on social media. A Reform spokesperson subsequently clarified that banning burqas was not party policy. Yusuf will not return as chairman, but will instead lead Reform's new Department of Government Efficiency initiative. The role involves examining council spending across the 10 councils Reform controls. Despite the burqa controversy, Yusuf told the media he would vote to ban the burqa if he were an MP. He also expressed full faith in Sarah Polchin, calling her an incredible MP and a good candidate. Zia Yusuf's turbulent week underscores both the intense pressures within Reform UK and the volatile, often unforgiving nature of modern political discourse. His abrupt resignation, driven by exhaustion and compounded by a torrent of online abuse, serves as a stark reminder of the emotional and mental strain faced by those in demanding political roles, especially within rapidly growing and high-profile movements. Yusuf had been a central figure behind the scenes, reportedly working around the clock for nearly a year, taking on multiple responsibilities that would typically be shared across an entire team. Although he has stepped down as chairman, his swift return just 48 hours later to lead the newly established Department of Government Efficiency demonstrates both his resilience and Reform UK's confidence in his abilities. The new role will allow him to continue contributing to the party's vision, focusing on scrutinising local government spending across the 10 councils now under Reform control. What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comments section below. If you've not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you, take care, goodbye.